Well, he's been good tonight as well. You can see the cluster. The lines have been good. Close to the off stump, not giving too much of room. This is good. This is good from Mustafizur. He's not trying anything flash. He's just banking on his strengths. Last thing you want at this stage, trying too much, give too much room, odd boundary get away, and then the release comes. Mixing it up nicely.
He will need to finish off nicely here. Only 2 singles in this over so far. If he can finish off nicely here, he's pushing that fielder at mid-off down to long off, and the fielder in third coming inside the circle.
Oh, that's through him. He's gone through his defense. And you could see the pressure building. He had Nabi's number, Mustafizur, and now he's cleaned him up. And number 5 goes down for Afghanistan.
Yeah, great way to finish the over. The pressure was on. It looked like he just wanted to be a little bit cheeky, trying to open the face of the bat, gets an inside edge, and the ball going on to hit the stumps. The success for Fizz, success for Bangladesh. Nabi goes for 15, Afghanistan 77 for 5.
You can be serious and I can be mysterious. Share my feelings every day, but you just smile at me and say
कोशिश को कामयाबी को शोहरत बनते देखा है। हाँ, पिछले 60 सालों में मैंने देश को बनते देखा है। कमला पसंद 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद।
डीपी वर्ल्ड एशिया कप इंडिया वर्सेस ओमान 19 सितंबर शाम 7 बजे से लाइव।
$77 for 5. And Karim Jannat comes out to the middle to join Azmatullah Omarzai. 2 new batsmen at the crease, so a great opportunity for Bangladesh to tighten the grip. And that's why he's here.
That was the last delivery. They've only managed to pick up 2 singles. He was trying to guide it towards the vacant area because the third fielder in third has come inside the circle. The problem was it was a little bit too close inside edge and onto the stumps.
Punched off the back foot and into the fence.
He's a dangerous player, Azmatullah Omarzai. He picked up the quickest T20 international 50 in the last match, and just 20 deliveries. That was a little bit too short. That's the problem with the part-timers.
That's up in the air. It's 6. He's not wasting any time. He's targeting the part-timer. He knows that if Afghanistan can get a big over here, that could just release that pressure, put some further pressure on Bangladesh. 4 of the first ball, 6 of the next.
Yeah, it's a super shot. First one, the short, which was put away to the skirt of the wicket on the offside. This was full. He was anticipating that, and it was in the slot.
That was really well struck. It was up in the air, went a long way. Caught by Trott. Bang! That is huge. It's on the grass bank. 16 of the first 3. 93 meters, that last one.
Now this can turn out to be a game-changing over for Afghanistan. This will be the last over from the part-timer, and the first 4 deliveries has gone for 4, 6 not and 6. That's the last one. Didn't even bother to look at it because he timed it so beautifully. It's gone the distance.
But the good thing is he was very clear in his mind. In spite of wickets falling, of the last ball of the previous over, he said, this is the man. This is the man I have to take down. And so far, so good. 16 of the first 4. Good cricket. 2 is the call. And they'll get the 2. 2 cracking shots. Does pack a punch when he hits it. Again, 2 the call. This is good batting. 20 runs coming off that last over. It's 97 for 5 after 14.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
हस्बैंड का सफल है जीवन जब बीवी हो ऑल इन वन।
टोटल कितनी हो तुम सब? 5 हो ना?
प्यार में घुमा दे 360 डिग्री।
ये दिल मांगे मोर।
टीवी पर पहली बार डार्लिंग वाई डिस्को लवरी 21 सितंबर रविवार दोपहर 1 बजे सिर्फ सोनी मैक्स पर।
Coming off that last over, and 4 overs of the part-timers have conceded 55, and still the required rate is 9.67. Rashad Hussain back. This is good running. This is good cricket. They're busy. They know that if they can carry on with this partnership for another 3 overs or so, then this game could go all the way down to the wire. Still batting to come. But one would imagine Omar Zai is the man.
Well, he will need to bowl a really good over. This is his last over of his spell, Rashad Hussain. Now you can see the kind of turn he extracts. This is still a little bit wide, but in the end, it's a dot. He has Karim Jannat in front of him. Again, well bowled. He's not too sure whether to go forward or back. And that will give a little bit of advantage to someone like Rashad Hussain. And look at his footwork here, the batter. Not sure. Could have easily come on to the front foot.
Some problem with the fielder deep mid-wicket. He's just something with the hamstring or the leg injury.
Not sure what has happened there, but he's yeah.
Could be cramps as well. Last over, the biggest. First ball disappeared to the boundary, then 2 really good hits. This down the ground, and this the biggest, 93 meters onto the grass bank.
with that single, 100 up for Afghanistan. Will bring Azmatullah Omarzai on strike, who's smashed those 20 runs in the previous over. He's moved now very quickly to 23 in just 12 deliveries. That's exactly the numbers for the partnership in just 10 deliveries.
It's a good over so far, just 4 runs conceded. He's into his final over, final delivery. Great job he's done, Rishad Hussain. Just 17 conceded. Up to now, 2 wickets for him. And he finishes off an excellent spell. 2 for 18 from his 4 after 15, 102 for 5.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी डीपी वर्ल्ड एशिया कप इंडिया वर्सेस ओमान 19 सितंबर शाम 7 बजे से लाइव
So 5 overs to go, and all eyes will be on Omarzai now. Afghanistan needing 53 from 5, so just over 10 and over, but Omarzai is the man who has a strike rate of over 170 in 2025. So till he's there, Afghanistan will believe they have an opportunity. Tuskin back, and that's a fine shot. An excellent fielding in the deep. That ball was travelling.
He's the substitute fielder, Tanzim Hassan Shakib. That is a brilliant effort. It looked like the moment it left the bat, boundary was written all over it. But what an effort from him. Certainly saved 3 runs. Had to dive to his left side. That's a great save. And let's have a look at what he did in that first match. 5 sixes, 53 of 21 against Hong Kong, China. He went all guns blazing with some big sixes.
Hong Kong, China felt his might. Oh, that's huge. This one, the biggest of the lot. He likes that grass bank. He's giving it a right old smack now. 99 meters, inching towards that 100.
Yeah, what a shot. A little bit onto the onside, and he knew it was in his zone. And smashed it. Look at that distance. 99 meters. Too short to someone like Omarzai, who's in this kind of a form. Maybe a slower delivery, maybe a Yorker. That's what Taskin Ahmed will be hoping for. And the fans on the edge of their seats.
That's up in the air, an opportunity here for Bangladesh. Catch taken. And the dangerous Omarzai has to depart. Can see the disappointment in the dugout. But elation there for Bangladesh.
Pace of the ball does the trick for Taskin Ahmed. He really went after it, bottom part of the bat, and he knew he was in trouble. Saif Hassan takes the catch. Very disappointed indeed. That is a big wicket. That's a great comeback for Taskin after being hit for that massive six. Omazai has to go. Gone for a quick 530. 6 down from 109.
DP World Asia Cup India versus Oman 19 सितंबर शाम 7 बजे से लाइव।
So the captain comes out to the middle, Rashid Khan, with his team needing 46 from 26.
We saw earlier on Rashid Khan picking up 2 wickets, but it's important that he play a really good role with the bat. He tried his best. Omazai, he's here because of this. Really went after it, never in line, and it was never that full. In the end, it's a pretty good catch because it went really high up. You know, after Rishad picking up those 2 wickets, Fizz and now Taskin has picked up 2 important wickets.
Oh, he was looking to duck. Bat up like a periscope, just giving the direction. 16 gone, 110 for 6.
माहौल गर्मा चुका है। भारत बनाम पाकिस्तान।
3, 2, 1.
अभिषेक शर्मा, ये सोच, ये aggression.
We want to dedicate today's win to all our armed forces. Hope we give them more reasons on the ground to make them smile.
इंडिया वर्सेस ओमान इस फ्राइडे शाम 7 बजे सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर।
Game on here in Abu Dhabi. Bangladesh doing really well to try and defend that 154 and to stay alive in the competition. Rashid Khan, Karim Janat, the last recognized pair for Afghanistan in the middle. Mustafizur. Oh, no look. No look. Well, we're trying to find that ball, but it's gone all the way, I'm told. What a shot.
What a start to the over. Rashid Khan starts that in a style. He's been hitting that no-look shots. And that's gone all the way for the maximum. Let's see. They're having a look. Oh, that's going to be a check.
Right on the Toblerone, I think. So that would be 6. And what a start to the 17th over. That's a shorter boundary to that side of the ground. Ah, there we go. Fine leg still stays in the circle. Mid-off also. Yeah, he's got the 6. This is clever batting. He wants to. They'll get it. Really good. Litton Das not happy. Asking his fielder to just come in a bit. It's a long way out there.
Yeah, well, absolutely. You want for your fielders to be on the run. But let's have a look at that 6 once again. Waited for that. This was a bad delivery, I have to say, onto the pads. What a shot that is from Rashid Khan.
Previous over, he ducked into one similar way. I just thought he'd got into a tangle when I saw him do the same thing, and then balls are goana. Yeah, bowling it stump to stump. Take me off the stump, says Mustafizur. Rashid, got to make sure no dot balls here because he's got that early boundary in the form of a 6. Required rate 10.5. That's what they need. 37 of 21, Fidai.
And with 37 runs required of 21, the required run rate is 10.57.
Mustafizur, here we go. Deep third point. Oh, he's found the gap. Rashid Khan, what a shot.
Oh, well, that is some artwork, isn't that? And he beautifully painted that four between the two fielders.
There were two fielders in the deep, but he got the gap. The slower delivery. Strong wrists from the captain. Now Afghanistan have never chased down a score of 150 plus against a team from Asia, a test playing nation from Asia. That's what their woes have been in chasing down scores. Slashes again, this time straight to the fielder. They are a team who bank on their spinners, put the runs on the board and choke the opposition. And even here, it's not been a smooth chase.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There it is. 150 plus target has not been chased against a full member Asian nation in T20 eyes by Afghanistan. Is this the day to change these stats? They need 32 of 19 with Rashid and Karim out in the middle.
Yeah. Down the wicket goes Rashid. A word to Karim Janat. He's got a role to play to stick out there with him. Ghazanfar, Noor Ahmed, and yep, that's what it is. 14 off the 17th, 124 for 6.
DP World Asia Cup India वर्सेस ओमान 19 सितंबर शाम 7 बजे से लाइव सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर। DP World Asia Cup पाकिस्तान वर्सेस UAE कल शाम 7 बजे से लाइव सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर।
31 required, so it's 10 plus. Who will Nilton Das go to? Nasum, who started things off, he's got 1 over. He's gonna come in now. Tuskin's got 1, Mustafizur's got 1.
Yeah, well, Omar Zai batted brilliantly for his 30, but then Tuskin had the better of him. This was a short one. He didn't get the timing right. The next one, 136, and he smashed him, and then look at the speed, 114. Got a deceptive slow one, but a good catch taken by Saif there.
Here's Nasum. With Tonofa, good fielding once again. Here's an opportunity, Rashid. Rashid doesn't respond. Karim Janat's gone. Wonderful fielding. Bangladesh, they refuse to go away.
And that's a big moment in this match. A very big moment.
Nurul Hassan, the fielder. Look at how he recovers. He gets himself or throws himself at it. He's a wicket keeper, I'll tell you. On the bounce. Little work for Litton to do. They have opened one end up.
Yeah, well, brilliant fielding that. Brilliant fielding, and the disappointment, frustration from Karim Janat tells you the story. He was on the charge, he ran, making only 6. Afghanistan 124 for 7.
माहौल गर्मा चुका है। भारत बनाम पाकिस्तान।
3, 2, 1.
अभिषेक शर्मा, ये सोच, ये aggression.
We want to dedicate today's win to all our armed forces. Hope we give them more reasons on the ground to make them smile.
इंडिया वर्सेस ओमान इस फ्राइडे शाम 7 बजे सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर। DP World Asia Cup पाकिस्तान वर्सेस UAE कल शाम 7 बजे से लाइव सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर।
Noor Ahmed. Down the ground. Gets Rashid on strike. 30 to get. It's all up to Rashid.
Well, Nazum has been the pick of the bowler. And with some assistance from the fielder out there, they've broken that partnership. Established pair now is only Rashid among them left out in the middle. Can he do the job? 30 runs, 16 deliveries. We've got almost the very first nail biter of this Asia Cup.
Down the ground. Just a single. Nazum just 9 runs. 3 balls remaining in his spell. Great work. Rashid suddenly realized, I'd better send Karim Janat Holmes. Swing and a miss.
Well, he took a couple of steps and then seeing the fielder stopping the ball said, well, Matt, it's all you. Just go back if you can. He was never going to make it. Good throw right onto the stumps. And that breakthrough has been big.
Fabulous over. Only 3 singles. It's the last ball of the over. I reckon Rashid would be better off getting a single this ball and taking strike. Taskin Ahmed has 1 over. Mustafizur Rahman has 1 over. No doubt that's where Litton will go to for the last 2. Oh, brilliant fielding again. This time, Jakar Alionik, 128 for 7.
माहौल गरमा चुका है. भारत बनाम पाकिस्तान.
3, 2, 1.
अभिषेक शर्मा. ये सोच, ये aggression.
We want to dedicate today's win to all our armed forces. Hope we give them more reasons on the ground to make them smile.
इंडिया वर्सेस ओमान इस फ्राइडे शाम 7 बजे सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर.
Tanzit Hassan Tamim. I think it's cramps. He's left the field. This is the run out. Throws himself, recovers. And a perfect throw for Litton. They're backing the bowlers in the field, saving runs. They're building pressure, Bangladesh. 27 then off 12 balls. Mustafizur against Rashid. This is the game just here. There's a fine leg, a mid-wicket, a long on, long off, and the sweeper on the cover boundary. No looker, in the gap, 1 bounce for 4.
He started the previous over of Mustafizur with a 6 with a no-look shot. This time around, got that in the gap for a 4. Now the over has started with a boundary, 23 now of 11 deliveries.
He's got the deep fine leg to stop this shot. He still plays it, but he's hit it in a slightly different manner, so it goes square of the wicket and into the gap. Now Mustafizur will have to bowl at Rashid's body because with third man, or rather 2 fielders in the circle behind square on the offside, he cannot afford to give Rashid any width. Pull, yes! Taken by Taskin. It's Rashid who has to go.
He bowled to the field, he had already placed there. The fielder was waiting. Bangladesh fans enjoy and love that. It's a big blow for Afghanistan. Rashid Khan departs. Mustafizur bowls this a fuller, slower delivery. And he puts it straight into the hand of Taskin Ahmed. The 2 fast bowlers working in tandem, working together to get Rashid out.
Had the right idea to try and glide it past those fielders, but no pace and hence cannot beat the fielder. 20 off 11 to Rashid Khan, 132 for 8.
डीपी वर्ल्ड एशिया कप पाकिस्तान वर्सेस यूएई कल शाम 7 बजे से लाइव सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर.
Lagasamfar is on strike. Pace edge. That's another one. Bangladesh closing in on a win and keeping their hopes alive.
That's an unplayable delivery to a tail-ender. Ala Muhammad Ghazanfar had no answer to that. It was a quicker one, 136 miles per hour. And it's going to be a hat-trick ball next, but just have a look at that. Quick. Ala Muhammad Ghazanfar had no clue and straight into the hands of Leighton Dash.
Yeah, the work had to be done at the top. You cannot leave it to the tail. A first ball duck to Ghazanfar. 132 for 9.
माहौल गर्मा चुका है भारत बनाम पाकिस्तान
3, 2, 1.
अभिषेक शर्मा ये सोच ये aggression
We want to dedicate today's win to all our armed forces. Hope we give them more reasons on the ground to make them smile.
इंडिया वर्सेस ओमान इस फ्राइडे शाम 7 बजे सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर।
On a hat-trick, Mustafizur. Close to that off stump. No Bangladeshi bowler has a hat-trick in T20 cricket. Fazalul Haq Farooqi, the last man in for Afghanistan with a lot to do. 23 off 8. Geez, Bangladesh have done so well. Strike rate of 42. Not what you want to see at this stage, Fidai. As long as he was there, they were racing towards that target. Direct hit. Oh, he's made a mess of it, Mustafizur. He dropped the ball.
Yeah, well, he couldn't connect the ball. It's important that Bangladesh try and close it as quickly as they can now. Anything will help him. We'll have to look at the decision.
TV umpire to director, we have an umpire review for an out at the bowler's end. Just start with the side on. Okay, roll it. The ball is not in his hands. Let me see if it touches the stumps. No. Satisfied. The wicket is down with his hands and not the ball. Ready with my decision for the big screen.
Mustafizur knew it. His disappointment was obvious and he walked straight back to his mark.
He has one more delivery to bowl. Can he get it?
Oh, swing and a miss. 5 runs off that over. And 2 wickets. 133 for 9.
टीवी वर्ल्ड एशिया कप पाकिस्तान वर्सेस यूएई कल शाम 7 बजे से लाइव सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर।
They were looking so good for 170, ended up on 154 for 5, Bangladesh. And haven't they done well in the field? They bowled really well. The main bowlers, the part-timer who bowled 4 overs, Saif Hassan and Shamim Hossain went for 55. But the fielders have also done their part. Taskin Ahmed with the last over. Edge just beats Leighton Das, but only a single.
Well, Mustafizur has just enjoyed his time out in the middle. Ala Muhammad Ghazanfar bowled it quick. And there's that spike confirming at an edge into the hands of the wicketkeeper Leighton Dash.
Very late on that Ghazanfar. The bat had not come down yet when it hit the bottom of the bat. Noor Ahmed. Can he find the boundary? No, he can't. He can't get bat on ball.
Swing and a miss. But Bangladesh have done really well here. They needed a win to stay in this competition. And as you said it, Russell, have they not done it? The required is 31.5. Very difficult, and the faces them the dugout tell you that they know the fate of this game.
Well, one more game to play for Afghanistan. That'll be against Sri Lanka here in Abu Dhabi on Thursday. They'll need to win. They don't need to worry about the net run rate. But Bangladesh, they'll sit around and support Sri Lanka. Oh, down the ground. Rishad Hussain. Oh, just over. It's gone for 6. Short hand jab from Noor.
Well, it seems like the contest is still not over. Noor Ahmed gets this one right off his bat, all the way for a very straight 6. He's in the slot, probably got a little greedy aiming for his stumps. And Noor Ahmed smashing that for a maximum.
I'll tell you what, 15 off 3. That's 2 4s and a 6. Long off and long on. On the line, here's Taskin. No doubt, another swing. Here's Taskin. Well bowled, very well bowled. So that will be the game. 2 legal deliveries will give your boys a win, Athar.
Yeah, much needed one. Remember, it was a must win for Bangladesh to stay alive. Their hopes in this edition of the Asia Cup. And they've done wonderfully well. Yes, I thought they were maybe 15 runs short when they ended up scoring 154. But full credit to the bowlers. Outstanding, absolutely brilliant.
And the fielders.
Oh yes, don't take anything away from the fielders. But the bowlers were the ones who created the chances, and fielders backed them up.
Here's Taskin. This time, Rishad. Again, just over. Oh, the net run rate's going to take a battering. They've got the game in the bag. There's 1 ball remaining with 9 required. But Noor, isn't he strong? I just thought that Rishad had that.
Clearing his leg, and that's a good strike. It's a solid strike. Rishad is a tall fella, 6'3", 6'4". Even then, could not hold on to it. Right, it's the last delivery. It has been a good over.
They've done what they can. Credit to Bangladesh. They came out with a certain attitude with their batting. The changes they made have all been positive. Those who came in have had a wonderful effect. Noor swings. Long off, steadies and takes it. Afghanistan have been bowled out for 146. Bangladesh, most importantly, are still alive.
Yeah, they go on to defend 154 and bowls out Afghanistan for 146. Bangladesh winning by 8 runs. And the fans in the stands will be very relieved. Disappointment for Afghanistan. They still have a match in hand. That is against Sri Lanka. But it's a good effort, really good effort from Litton Kumar Das and company. Yeah, so it's all smiles. They had to work really hard. And it is also their very first win against Afghanistan in a T20 international away from home. Yeah, he bowled really well. Rishad Hussain.
Afghanistan will, of course, regroup for Thursday, but they have a bigger issue that will haunt them. They still haven't beaten a full member Asian team when there's been 150 plus to chase down. The last wicket to fall, nicely judged by Nurul Hassan. Yes, Rashid. His reaction says it all. Litton Das has led the team well. Tell you, I was talking about the changes made. Saif Hassan at the top of the order, the intent they came out with. Nasum, inspired change, was brilliant with the ball, especially with the new ball. And they have been wonderful today, Bangladesh. Great win.
Stone Cold body perfumes.
Tuskin and Fizz also did their part. Fizz was outstanding when he picked up those 3 wickets for 28. Tuskin, a touch expensive, but wickets matters.
Good game. We've had a nail-biter. We needed that. Liton Das under pressure because Bangladesh hadn't played good cricket in the first 2 games. Even though they beat Hong Kong, China, it wasn't smooth. Well beaten by Sri Lanka, and they had to respond. They've responded really, really well. Now Jonathan Trott, he's got his work cut out to get his boys to forget this game and to come back and try and beat Sri Lanka to qualify. The group wide open with a lot to play for.
Yeah, Bangladesh needed to rise, and they rise to the occasion. Well played, Bangladesh, and they'll be hoping that next match, when the Sri Lankans take on Afghanistan, the result goes their way.
Rashid Khan, they fought back to try and restrict Bangladesh to 154. Came out the first ball, Sadiq Atal was dismissed. They just couldn't get going. When Ramanullah Gurbas finally was finding the middle of the bat, he got himself out as well. Starts with the middle order. Azmatullah Omarzai, 30. Quick runs. Rashid Khan, he bashed it around as well, but left far too much for the tail to do. 4 for 10 when he played Afghanistan previously, and he was brought into the game just for that. Sadiq Atal, first ball. And Bangladesh sprung into life. 9 deliveries, no runs, and the wicket against Ibrahim Zadran. And the power play, Afghanistan were choked. No real partnerships right at the top. Everything was quite slow until Azmatullah Omarzai and Rashid tried swinging the bat. They went with 4 main bowlers, and they all delivered. Nasum, 2 for 11. Tuskin, 2 for 34. Mustafizur was on a hat-trick, 3 for 28. The 4th bowler, Shamim Hussain and Saif Hassan, they went for 55 in those 4 overs. Rishad Hussain was brilliant as well. Bangladesh won the toss, opted to bat first. Tanzid, 52, took the team to 154 for 5. Afghanistan thought they had it at the break, but they had to work hard and just couldn't make it. Bangladesh bowlers outstanding. Mustafizur, 3 for 28, and Bangladesh an 8-run win. Well, let's see where the teams stand. Bangladesh sit above Afghanistan because they got 2 wins, but their net run rate a minus 0.27. Afghanistan's net run rate drops, but if Afghanistan do go on to beat Sri Lanka, they'll probably need to beat Sri Lanka by about 70 runs for Sri Lanka's rate to drop below Bangladesh. So their best bet is to hope Sri Lanka beat Afghanistan. There are plenty to cheer about. They will sit and wait for the result of the final Group G game here in Abu Dhabi on Thursday. It's been a good game from Liton Das and his boys. Some wonderful decisions, some brave decisions made. 4 changes, and they've all had an impact and given Bangladesh this win. It's been an arm wrestle, but they've kept themselves in the tournament for now. Well, we're going to catch our break. A small break, and on the other side, the presentation.
This broadcast was co-presented by Mountain Dew, JK Tire, Asian Paints, Vimal, and Hero Motocorp in association with Interior by Godrej and L&T Finance. World Asia Cup India वर्सेस ओमान 19 सितंबर शाम 7 बजे से लाइव सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर। DP World Asia Cup पाकिस्तान वर्सेस UAE कल शाम 7 बजे से लाइव सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर। DP World Asia Cup India वर्सेस ओमान 19 सितंबर शाम 7 बजे से लाइव सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क और सोनी लिव पर। This show is presented by Amul in association with Ultratech.
This is Amul Extra Innings. They ran it close, a close win for Bangladesh by a margin of 8 runs, and they're still alive in this DP World Asia Cup 2025. They've just beaten Afghanistan. The bowlers and fielders rallied in that second innings to put them past the finish line. Athar, how was your heart rate?
Oh, on a higher side, absolutely. But you know, the way Nasu Amit started, we talk about the batting, 154, fine, but we all thought that it's 15 runs short. But when you see a bowler coming in to bowl his first ball and picks up a wicket of the very first ball, game on. And they never looked back from there. Yes, there were some good batting from Afghanistan, but the bowlers, and especially the fielders, after the fielding was spot on. Brilliant performance from Bangladesh, spot on, just what they needed to grab a win and stay alive in the series.
Absolutely. Now you can sit back, relax a little. You can enjoy the rest of the DP World Asia Cup. But for Afghanistan, what a heartbreak. The outfit that we saw in the first match of the tournament opener, they ran it close, but unfortunate for them today.
Not close enough. It was a very good game. I think it was the best game in the tournament so far. Close, do or die for Bangladesh. They performed when it mattered. Tanzeed played beautifully early on with the new ball. He's got 50-odd runs. And he played some brilliant shots against good spinners too. They came back well by Afghanistan, 154. They had to chase, but generally if you see the stat, in chasing over 150 runs, they're about 36% chances. That's what they do. So they get bogged under pressure. But I think one partner, Azmat got some runs. 20 in 1 over, I thought game was gone from them, and suddenly Mustafizur and Tashkin and the other bowlers, Rishad bowled beautifully well. So fielding was superb. Bangladesh always has been a very good fielding side, so credit to them. So well done. I'm looking forward for the next games in this round. Excellent.
Absolutely. And Bangladesh will be looking forward to the rest of the tournament as well. A fantastic win by 8 runs over Afghanistan. Let's take a look at our winning moment of the day.
Royal Glitz winning moments. Brought to you by Asian Paints.
Athar, this one's all yours. Walk us through this.
Yeah, I mean, he was looking to hit sixes. He had already hit 2 sixes, but there was also an element of risk. And at that time, he didn't connect, and the writing was on the wall. And they knew it was difficult to get those, but massive victory for Bangladesh. A well-deserved one because they were under tremendous amount of pressure. And the bowlers put their hands up and said, okay, Captain, we're going to do it. And exactly what happened.
Rashid Khan not looking happy with the way things have gone for Afghanistan in this match so far, but Liton Das will be a very happy man. It is time now to head down to the middle of the Zayed Cricket Stadium here in Abu Dhabi. Bangladesh have just won match number 9 of the DP World Asia Cup by a very close margin owing to a superb bowling display. Let's see what the presentation ceremony has in store for us. It's time now to go down there. Matt Floyd is standing by in Abu Dhabi. It's time for the presentation.
Game 9 of the DP World Asia Cup, and what a cracker of a game we got. Big thank you to Afghanistan and Bangladesh for providing the entertainment, but mainly, of course, to Bangladesh. They had to win, and they got their win. The Asian Cricket Council would like to thank broadcaster Sony Sports Network and, of course, all of the sponsors, DP World, Wanda Cement, Hero Motor Corp, Beyond Developments, Spinney, Vimal Ilaichi, Ozone Locks, Hire, Hero FinCorp, Grow, and Havells, and also all other government organisations and authorities and all those who are involved in the smooth conduct of this match. We of course have a presentation party to my left. Allow me to introduce you to them. Mr. Ridvan Udin, channel partner of Wonder Cement. Mr. Minajul Nanu, technical committee member, DP World Asia Cup 2025. And Mr. Subham Ahmed, COO